Hey, it's March 27th. This is Neil, and this is a video on deployment. How to deploy the API. In order to do this, you will need to set up Google Cloud Shell, so go watch that video if you haven't already. And this is what you should see when you first log in. We're going to open the Surfey project. You don't need terminal open, so that's why I have that closed right now. And once you've opened up the project, you'll need to make sure to set the cloud code sign in down here to Surfey as well. So just click that, assuming that you've been in here before. It's not going to have any sort of drop down. It's just going to take a bit, and then that will change to say Surfey at the bottom. So we'll wait for that. All good. And from here, click on Cloud Code on the left side. It's that icon. Open up Cloud Run if you don't already, if you don't have that open, and then next to Surfey-Web, that's the API web service. Click the little cloud with the up arrow. You can close this for now. And now that will show the deployment setup. This is going to use local environment, which just means it's going to be running inside your Cloud Shell to build, rather than using Cloud Build on the GCP project. The key thing here is under Docker, it must say go/Docker. You will break the build if you select bin/Docker. So go/Dockerfile and then deploy. And click on Show Detailed Logs, and this will let you watch exactly what commands it's running to push the build out. So these are things that will replace this video at some point, because we'll have a script that's run through Cloud Build on GCP, but currently we're doing it all through Cloud Shell. You also want to verify that, at least for a production build, you are deploying whatever source code you have inside Cloud Shell. And that includes modifications that haven't been pushed to Git, if you're not on the main branch, everything. So everything that you have in your Cloud Shell is going to be deployed into production. If this is not what you want, please talk to me. Typically what I've seen is it takes about 72 seconds, so it's got a second timer here, and that is just the required amount of time for it to pull down all the Go dependencies and build them. See how close I was. 73 seconds. Every package you add makes it take longer. Maybe that isn't seconds. It seems to be going pretty quick. That's it. When it says Surfey-Go, that's building the final thing, and then the last part is uploading the image, or the image file. And currently, because we're using Go, the image file is very small. It's like 18 megabytes, small in today's standards. And then it runs the gcloud deploy using that image after it's been uploaded. And finally, we'll get a reroute and the new URL for this this version. Now, we want to use go.surfey.me, which is what's mapped in Cloudflare, to actually verify. And I don't have an endpoint for version yet, but there you go. That's deployment.